Good morning. It's a beautiful Friday morning, and I have my first real play date. Kind of don't know the play date etiquette as of yet, so I hope we don't disgrace ourselves or embarrass ourselves, but we'll do our best to be gentlemanlike and ladylike and conduct ourselves as good guests. But today, mainly, I want to talk about adoption and about how I plan to let Donnie know that he is adopted. I started preparing for that a while ago. What I did was to buy a couple of board books about Seattle. One's called Hello Seattle, and another is Goodnight Seattle. And we also have Goodnight Los Angeles. And we have a children's book called Larry the Dog Gets Lost in Seattle. And we also have Larry the Dog Gets Lost in Los Angeles, which is fun. So hopefully that'll be enough to someday he'll say, "Hey, Mom, I totally get the Los Angeles bucks. I mean, we live there. Makes sense that we'd have Los Angeles bucks, but what's with Seattle? Were you born there? What's going on?" And I think that will just lead naturally into a discussion of, that he was born there and that he grew inside of a woman who lived in Seattle, a woman who wanted him to be brought up in a family that would love him and be able to take care of him and provide for him and maybe give him more than they could. So hopefully that'll be positive, I think. I know there's a lot of talk about some adopted kids might have a big identity crisis and kind of freak out. And I just don't buy it. I don't think that's going to be the case. I mean, for one thing, we got in from day one. And also, I remember when I was young, my older cousin, because this is what older cousins do, she told me I was adopted. And she also told me I was born by a cow under a rock. Older cousins are great. Anyway, so I thought about, I was adopted. Oh, well, my cousin's kind of rascal, so that could totally not be true. But, come to think of it, I've never seen any pictures of me as a baby in the hospital. And there aren't a lot of pictures of me as a baby anywhere. So I suppose I don't have any empirical evidence to prove that I wasn't adopted. But even if I was, I just don't care at all because my parents love me. I love them. We have fun together. We have a great life together. So, and again, I have no reason whatsoever to think I was adopted. But even at a young age, I just thought, okay, even if that was true, I don't even care at all. It's not even worth a second thought because I have a great life and I have great parents. So it was nothing. And I'm kind of thinking that's going to be the case with Donnie. And especially since he's going to know, since, like, as soon as he can comprehend, he's going to know that he was adopted. And in our church, there's a lot of adoptive families. So it'll be easy to say, hey, look at, your friend so-and-so, he was adopted just like you, so you're not alone. And so was this other kid. And my friend was adopted, her. So anyway, that's just my 2 cents on how I plan to let Donnie know from the very beginning that he was adopted, and that, like all kids, he has his own story and his own unique little family. All right. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.